you want to stop choking in your exams and like doing really bad, even if you've put so much effort into revising and studying and doing all the questions and all of this, there are only three things you need to understand. The first thing is that you need to be actually comfortable while you're doing the exam. And goes in two ways. The first thing is actually being comfortable with exams. And the way you do this is by practicing exams in their timed conditions and with like no music in the back, with all the lights on. Like, you know how quite often when you study, you have a few lights on, but it's not like super bright. Whereas when you're in an exam hall, it can be very bright and like silent and weird. You kind of need to get used to doing all of that and not, looking up how to do something really quick or, not randomly getting up to go to the bathroom. Like, if you're so used to sitting in an exam, your exam kind of becomes like a home in the sense that you can just sit there and do the work. The second way that you become comfortable with the exams is when you're actually in the exam, make it as comfortable as possible. I don't understand why people, are super strict with, oh, I need to be in my full uniform for exams. Look, my school's pretty strict on uniform, right? But I'll wear like a tracksuit or something underneath. It's comfortable. Like I can relax in the chair and just think about the work. And in the same way that I get into that flow state, which I can't usually if I'm very tight and cramped. If I can be quite open, I can, chill. I can actually just think about the exam question as if it's just classwork rather than, really mentally straining myself. The second thing is to realize that exams are fundamentally flawed. Like people don't understand that the more you focus on your exams and the more that you stress yourself about them, the less you're going to do good. Whereas if you just accept that they exist, right? And that they're just a way to see, have you been doing your work? You'll realize that all you need to do is your schoolwork and then just refining the stuff you don't get. So maybe that's going to a teacher and going over all your mistakes and you'll be fine. There's no reason to, romanticize exams as these like crazy things that are going to take over and that mean everything in your life. They don't. There are so many people who have done so bad in exams who are successful, and so many people who have done so good in exams who are unsuccessful. This doesn't mean you don't try in your exams. This means you put all your effort into exams and you give yourself like 1 or 2 weeks before your exams, or even like the exam weeks where you are 100% focused on your exams. But apart from that, don't think too much about them because the more you tell yourself that, oh, if I don't do good in these exams, I'm gonna fail and you're gonna be more stressed and more stressed. You're gonna do so bad. And I know I've done this myself. Like I think I got like 30% in a maths exam and straight fail, lowest in the class because I'd built up so much hype around it. But then I've had exams where I'm like, okay, I'll spend a week, like every morning, I'll just study for this exam. And then I come into the exam and alhamdulillah, I do really good. And it's going to be the same for you when you realize that it's not that deep. Exams exist, they're going to happen anyway. You might as well try for them, but that doesn't mean you should, make them the end of the world. And the last thing is to aim for as high as possible. I see so many people saying, oh, I just want like B's. I'll be fine with B's. I'll be fine with like a low A. If you aim for 100%, right, and you are strict on yourself that every time you do a paper, unless you're getting like 95, 100%, that's not good enough. Then when it comes to the actual exam and you get like 85 because, you were stressed on the day or you just forgot to read over a chapter or you didn't understand one question or you just made a little slip up, you've still passed. You've still got the A. Whereas if people are like telling themselves, oh, I can get B's and C's, and then you actually get a B or C in the exam, you're not going to feel too good. So you can just get so used to doing really good so that when you just do good, you'll be fine. And I guarantee that this is how you're going to get the best grades possible with the least amount of effort.